oh boy. Hello? Oh boy. Oh boy. Probably are hearing me very... Oh no. Oh boy. I'm sorry guys. Give me a moment. Currently trying to fix... Hello? Okay, now I have to do an audio check. Hello? Hi. Hi. Hey Zap, welcome to stream, even though we literally hung out like a couple hours ago. You hear static? If you're hearing static, it should be from the game. Anyway, thanks for letting me know, Zap. Appreciate it. Hi everyone. Hello. I am streaming late in the Saturday evenings because I felt like streaming. Thanks, Zap. I appreciate it. Thanks for confirming. I felt like streaming. It's going to be very short. I think it's going to be 20 to 30 minutes. I'm going to be upfront about that right now. Before we start, consider supporting my friend Taylor's GoFundMe's, where she financially supports her daughter. One child custody case. Ex-husband not paying child support. Help her financially support daughter. Check out the GoFundMe's. You can also access them on my Twitch. Alright. Grumps, hey, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, at least I am able to be heard. How's everything? Are you currently streaming right now? You know, I could probably check YouTube right now to check if you're streaming. Because I noticed you were in the voice chat, and I was like, huh? Is Grumps streaming right now? You aren't. See, I see. But no, how are you doing, by the way? I just want to do a... No? Okay, gotcha. Thanks for confirming. But yeah, now how are you doing? I noticed you, messaged something about, like, just chilling, just relaxing. I know you said that, and I was like, oh. Well, you know, Grumps, my DMs are open if you want to chat. Like, I'm being serious. You can chat with me if you want. You know, if something's bothering you, feel free to reach out to me. No. Because you need rest. I was gonna say yes, and then I was like, wait, no. Grumps, you need rest. It's like, really, really late for you, isn't it? Like, it's already like Sunday morning for you? You spent the day having fun? Hanging fan? I don't know why I read that as spent the day having fun to spent the day hanging fan. Huh? Oh, that's right. I wonder if this plays. Thank you, Nathaniel Salas, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for that. I noticed that, like, right before I stream. Oh, you just woke up from a nap? Nice! Did you have a good nap? I assume it was good. Ceiling fan? Okay, you just spent the day installing a ceiling fan. I've been there, done that, it's annoying. Did I mention how unproductive I am when it comes to, like, doing chores? Yeah, no, I'm very unproductive. I mean, I can do them. My parents taught me to do them, but, like, I'm very unproductive. Anyway, we're gonna play some Honkai Star Rail. We're gonna continue where we left off. A frigid force drags you violently back to where you started, and then a voice you know all too well murmurs by your ear.
You want to leave after entering Boss Scott's turf? In your dreams!
I knew it was you. Scott, the IPC specialist who does those bionic voice impressions? Unbelievable. Scott's really made a name for himself. Then even the acclaimed Robin knows who he is. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can't a guy share a few wild travel stories with his friends every now and then? The brief silence that lingers between you was enough to convey every ounce of fury and exasperation from his old acquaintance. See? Always so hasty. The battered TV wobbles, buzzing with static noise, but alas, this is a silent film. You can't hear a single crackle of the snowflakes. You're on TV, bro! Seriously? It's not the time for this. Watch out for his servant. That guy turned this whole place into...
Putting characters with no voice dubbing shouldn't waste the audience's time with your lines.
Gotcha. Okay. As long as you know. What's going on? Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody, The Silent Stage Act 1. You all wake in a sea-led chamber, the TV static crackles singing Death's Lullaby. Separated from your servants, you run into another pair of familiar enemies. As for your cowboy and songstress companions, vanish without a trace. Why are you here? Scott sent a scam text to Mr. Boothill in your name, and you know how that goes. That punk doesn't even bother switching up his tricks. Forget that they're great nobody. What I really want to know is, where did he send our servants? Splitting up in a horror movie? That's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. That monster in the room sure is an eyesore. Investigate the body. A nameless corpse lies before you. Don't ask why it's still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it, but I've got a little hint for you all. You are employees of the Interastral Peace Corporation. To reward your outstanding performance this year, the IPC has organized a special vacation at a hotel. But when you arrive, the hotel is completely empty. As midnight strikes, its true nature is revealed. This place. This is already the 5th room. Hey, can you hear me? What a bunch of troublesome fools. Can't believe that even you fell for it, Archer. Just so we're clear, I was against this from the start, but those 2 blockheads insisted on investigating. Now it's 3 blockheads, masters of an otherworldly Holy Grail war, and not a hint of caution among them. That's how I end up with frown lines. Isn't it a little late to say all that? Listen carefully. This place, this Holy Grail war is strange indeed. It's my fault. I have failed as a servant. I should have kept my master away from this trap. You two, over here! Master, I saw your subtitles. I'll find a way to get you out. Hold on, if I were the enemy, I'd disguise myself as a master and wait just behind that door for the perfect ambush. Archer, listen to my voice. It's obviously me, right? Sorry, this is a silent film. All I see is a line of subtitles under the door with the name Adventuring slapped on it. If you want to prove you're really my master, you'll have to spill 10 humiliating secrets that only my real master would know. You really don't know who I am? Will this ever end? This is a horror film, people. Background characters, start acting scared. This place was once an IPC prison where criminals were banished. Its deadly traps ensured none escaped. Now the inmates have passed, leaving only bloodthirsty, vengeful spirits. I've wanted to ask this since your first line. Why target the IPC workers? Back when this was still a prison, the IPC scoundrels turned it into a living hell. What do audiences love most? Watching those criminals suffer. Saw off someone's leg, and the door unlocks automatically. But if nothing happens after a system hour, boom, the room explodes. You, the guests, will also go up in flames. I know this one. The room you can't leave unless you do a particular thing. It's one of the classic tropes from Penacony's vintage horror flicks. Aren't we a little off topic? By Shipe, I did not expect someone your age to know that much about Penacony's early dream bubble cinema. You have a bright future ahead. That's right, I was the one who gave the world my genius vision from my first film in Penacony's early days. So this noble phantasm is based on that? This guy's really getting carried away and started babbling. Nice work, Master. No wonder this scene feels so awkwardly shoved in. Now it all makes sense. Randomly cobbling together old-school horror tropes? Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. Take that sawing off someone's leg bit. Originally, the protagonist was restrained by ferrofluid shackles and had no choice but to cut their own leg off. But here, it's just a lazy copy-paste. Kid, I take back every compliment I said about you. Your screams will be played on loop in the most conspicuous spot at Grady Films. Or Greedy Films, I think they call him Greedy, yeah. Revealing your true name on purpose. Let me guess, just part of your dramatic flair, huh?
You fool! How did you let your true name slip like that? Isn't that supposed to be a heroic spirit's greatest weakness? Assassin!
Don't panic, producer. I'm not some legendary hero or anything like that. Just ask them, what does Grady even mean in Penacony? I've only heard of Clockwork Studios and Hinimias Films. As expected, soon you'll see who Penacony's greatest director is. For now, I'll slip behind the scenes. So what will it be? Self-sacrifice? Or will you turn your blades at each other right before my eyes? Take what little time you have left and talk it over, but keep stalling and, well, tick-tock, boom. Oh, you finally meet a kindred spirit, and I don't get any fan benefits? Master, you heard him. Pick a leg, left or right. Honestly, if I could get a bonus, I'd rather go for the arm with the command spells. Hey, you're my servant, remember? At least consider cutting off Godfred's leg instead. Wait, old pal, don't give me that look. I was kidding. Everyone, don't dance to his tune. Don't let him pull us along. The more chaos he sows, the calmer we have to be. Still not turning on each other yet? Room's about to blow. What class are you? Bomber? Let's vote. I vote for my flamboyant master. Hey, no need to egg things on. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? Sealed room. A bomb about to go off. It sounds dramatic, but rationally speaking, as a servant, wouldn't it be easier to just cut the door down? Master, please take 2 steps back. The sword-wielding girl unleashes a fierce shout. Crack. The lock splits and the door creaks open. Master, stay close to me. I don't know what that assassin plans to do next, but it's still dangerous here. Using brute force in a horror film? Hero experience from another world clearly have no sense of art. A blonde beauty like you, shouldn't you be screaming for help and waiting for the hero to save the day? Skulking assassin, once I reach you, scream all you want, call for anyone to save you. Then you'd better reach me first. Thanks to your recklessness, the hotel's chainsaw spirit has been awakened by the noise. Protagonist, take the stage.
Trying to run? Did I, the protagonist, ever give you permission to run?
What are you, a piece of gum stuck to my shoe?
I'll be the one to personally tear you all apart limb by limb.
Cool. Oh, so Greedy basically turned Scott into this being. Cool. Through the power of movies. So, Scott's servant is from Penacony history. Versus Archer, Saber, and Lancer.
Clouds scattered. All will be swept away by the wind.
It's crazy. I didn't know Lancer was in the game. Oh? Are you playing Repo Grumps? This kind of evil spirit gets beaten to a pulp by its victims. Ugh, forget it. Producer, take 5. We'll be needing you again later. So this is the power of heroic spirits from another world? Huh. Figures. Penacony is just a backwater speck with 10 amber eras, with no real legend or history. Of course we pale in comparison to true heroes. But that's also why you're going to lose. I'll take each of you runaways one by one and turn you into obedient extras for my film. Pray tell, does anyone look like they're running from you? Don't get ahead of yourselves. Act 2 is about to begin. After a brief pause, you exchange the information you've gathered with one another. Boot Hill, Robin, and Miss Note are all still missing. Scott and his servant could strike again at any time. So they're giving us time to breathe, huh? Guess they're pretty confident about their trump card. Archer's Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this Greedy? Because that's how they said it in the game. I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Penacony's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films and was a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. But people in Penacony forgot about his name ages ago. I only found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. Picked it up at an interstellar junk market. So, we're dealing with a total nobody? That's not good. What makes you say that? As heroic spirits who left a mark in history, our legends usually hint at our greatest weaknesses. Like that one warrior who bathed in the river of the underworld and became invincible except for his heel. I was hoping you'd know something about that person's past, but turns out he's just some washed-up no-name that even you folks have not heard about. Fits right in with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? Pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeves. Still, I've got this feeling, even if they've got the upper hand now, they've got no real way to finish us. We're all just fine for the time being. Right, he was a film director in life. That means he's not gonna suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His noble phantasm proves it. He built it off one of his old horror flicks, basically a reality marble. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap, one that only ensnares its victims. I forgot that's what they called it in Fate! A reality marble! It's just like their version of domain expansion from JJK. But if the trap can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunter who will be in trouble. Now he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while the strongest fortresses always fall from the inside. You really do have the mind of a leader, always so sharp in reading the situation. Whatever, future Shiro! Who probably has a crush on Saber. I don't know which Shiro this is. Could be from Heaven's Feel or Unlimited Blade Works, or like the original route. Heck if I know. I'd better pull my weight too. He might not have an obvious weak spot, but if we can find Assassin's true body and let my arrows give him a proper haircut, that reality marble of his would no longer exist. Sounds like everyone's got their sights set. Godfred, I know I've butted heads with the Express crew before, but that was just a difference in perspective. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail. My boss is more concerned about what old OT has up his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time? Deal. You see that, Master? Looks like Miss Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal, and now it's time to move. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head that way while we still can. Sustenance anchor? Uh-oh. Oh, are we looping? We are definitely looping. Yeah. An annoying bounded field. Man, it's crazy to see Fate Stay Night, like, Fate Stay Night terms in Honkai style. It's so crazy. Feels like we've just looped back to where we started. If you don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Master, why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? You don't need to remind me of that. I've already tried it, but didn't expect Greedy to be such a greedy money grubber. Hey, don't go throwing shade, extra boy. I was just cleaning up the set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. The next scene is all about IPC employees trapped in a haunted hallway and cursed to suffer forever. Nowhere to escape and no one will ever come to help. And here, any struggle is just wasted effort. Tuning? Is that Miss Robin singing? Greedy, looks like you forgot that you didn't only trap us in your noble phantasm. That's what you get for cutting the budget, Grady. While you're busy writing, directing, and starring as yourself, Miss Robin already found the way out on the other side of the set. Everyone, follow the music. Let's go, Robin's tuning! Dang. Oh, this is lore! Now dominating 45% of Penacony's local film market, Grady's entertainment company stands in the city's... Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm in the middle of Honkai Star Rail, no. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say no. I'm playing Honkai Star Rail right now, buddy, I'm sorry. I got an invite. I'm like, no, Grumps, I'm sorry. As times change, we sit down with Mr. Grady once more. Will he deliver another unexpected perspective? Reporter, you established the Grady Company while still in prison. How did you convince the company inspector to allow an inmate to form a business behind bars? Greedy, for most IPC dogs, it comes down to one thing, profit. When prisoners are awake, IPC's Nicodium cinemas successfully drained what little money inmates had. But dreams? Well, before they realized what was happening, my lawyer friends had already put my name on the Dream Bubble movie technology patent. They wanted to squeeze every last coin for prisoners' savings into their own pockets, so they set up a company under my name and made me chairman. Of course, the actual person in charge was our dear Inspector McCoy Tyner. Reporter, you faced plenty of criticism as an IPC puppet back then, but today's Greedy Films is practically a brand new company, wouldn't you say? Great, Greedy, yes, all thanks to Mr. McCoy's excessive confidence. He actually gave me, the so-called honorary chairman, a dividend share, treating it like spare change, so prisoner savings, which should have flowed 100% back to the IPC, now had a tiny stream diverted to me. Though barely significant, that money successfully helped fund the initial stages of Penacony's War of Independence. McCoy died while trying to crush the rebellion, and the original Greedy Company became history. But the Nicodium cinemas and assets he left behind formed the foundation for rebuilding our film industry later. In that sense, I should be grateful to him, especially for dying when he did. Reporter, beyond importing excellent films, Greedy Films has fostered many local talents. As competition testifies, what wisdom would you share with the next generation? Greedy, make films with passion, not opportunism. I hope future Penacony creates its own universally famous masterpieces that belong truly to us. I also extend a warm invitation to dream weaving technology specialists to join Greedy Films. Help us improve our still evolving Dream Bubble of movie technology and create better experiences for audiences everywhere. Oh! Wow. A gentle force of harmony floats through the tight space. At its heart, two singers light the way for the lost, but at the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to shred and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. By my command spell. Whatever you have in mind, it's already too late. In a blur too fast to track, Miss Note grabs the attacking monsters and viciously smashes their heads into the floor. Oh no! My cathode ray tubes! Ah! Don't hit my screen with your microphone! Ow! Clunk, 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 bang, bang, bang. Honestly, that might be the first R-rated scene in this whole movie. You start to wonder if Robin actually summoned a berserker. That's it? The guards back in Asdana prison were tougher than these things. Bravo! Truly Penacony's brightest bloom, brilliant in both drama and action. This terrible wardrobe, the nonsense plot, no one else could have cooked this up but you, Greedy. I spent so much effort clawing my way out of the graves, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Of course, real directors know when to leave the stage to the actors. You're all okay, thank goodness. We meet again. As a caster, your combat style was quite a surprise. Can't say that counted as a fight between mages, because people in Patagonia really have a broad definition of caster. Really? I thought it was pretty normal. An archer dual-wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. I managed to feel out the right path using the power of harmony, all thanks to Miss Note's protection. Blank, I saw you covering me in that fight. Even if you can't say your name, I know you must be someone great. I believe in that wholeheartedly. Master, this cannot change the present situation. Without a true name, I'm just a weak Iris family artist. No, the way you shielded your master just now proves you're an exceptional servant. You'll never understand the despair when even your name is taken away, and you've been wrung dry of all worth. Exactly. Powerless, barely able to protect your master, let alone win this Holy Grail war. Then why not work with me again, like before? Blank, Mr. Odie can grant you all your wishes. Shut up! You're a fool with less artistic taste than an automatic instrument. Your work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of film. Sorry, Greedy. That was a bit harsh, but why are you serving that opportunistic, fat old fart? Hiding somewhere off-screen, Grady sighs too, his voice full of melancholy. Because he summoned me, of course. Even in death, forgotten by the world, Pennyconey clutches our souls like a miser. But hey, sweetheart, at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. This gloom won't do. Let's kick off the final act of Midnight Chainsaw Rhapsody. The true evil awaits at the end of this haunted hotel. Did Greedy just, like, change his tune when Note showed up? Whoa, the director really went all in this time.
Is this what you meant by giving me more power?
The surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirit appears through the screen. Then I gather all the lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. Lyndon Scott, you'll become a legion of evil spirits, a horror icon etched in movie history. I'm all fired up! Oh, that was Scott.
Take back everything you took from me. You shall pay tenfold. No, 1,000-fold.
Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive. Master, what did you do to him? Just some private disagreements?
Private disagreements? You ruined my life. You made me bark and oink and face into motion, moving from one puny post to another in the cosmos, in despair and misery. And this is what you call it? Private disagreement?
To be fair, Scott, he deserved it. If you've done March's training side quest, which I believe is accessible, like, it's not gone. Scott did a lot of horrible things, and he got away with it and was praised for it. Like, Scott's pretty messed up. He's funny, though. He's a funny villain, I like him. To me, he's like Buggy. He's like the Buggy of Honkai Star Rail. Like, you know, Buggy the clown in One Piece. Oh, oops, my bad.
Breaking out, trying to be free. One Scott, two Scots, three Scots. My scalp is scratchy. Two got stuck in there.
Master, your line. Say your entrance line.
Fear me, mortals, for I am everywhere. In your dreams, in your shadows, right behind your back. Now I, the Lord of the Wolf Pack, the thousand-faced Scott, will devour all.
Cool story, bro. Oh, all the Scots are dissonant.
Rabble sticks together, coward! You've been hiding at the back all this time. Even my eyelashes did more work than you.
The Scots start bickering and tossing blaming around. Blame around. What a scene. Ugh, fighting a someone like this, there's no honor in it.
Do you still even want the whole
Grady! Oh.
the script on the fly? Move the stage props. Give me more power. Let me crush them all. Crush them in the palm of my hands like a true villain.
Oh, wait. What? Oh, that's right, there's silence. Fudge. Sorry, Mr. Scott, I was wrong about you. You're a natural comedian who's only good at playing comical characters. Dropping you into a horror flick? That's not just a miscast, but an insult to the lens. Dang. Great minds think alike.
Are you trying to betray
It's Grady, not greedy. It's Grady.
I am the master! With my command spell, you'll have to...
Trying to dominate me in my set with just 3 command spells? Mr. Scott, consider yourself fired. Apologies, cast and crew. You had to witness that little meltdown between director and actor. Underestimating the power of harmony was on me. I also shouldn't have brought you all together. So I'll be more thoughtful with your stage interests next time. I look forward to hearing your piercing screams all over again in our next film. Bro. Grady literally legit was like, yeah, no, Scott, you ain't commanded no one. A haunting of clocks. Did we just leave his reality marble? Something's off. Each night, the clockland will reveal its unknown side. As the protagonist, you open your eyes and find yourself trapped in a nightmare with no exit, and now, terrifying enemies standing right beside you. Knowing we're allies, you still go out of your way to stir up trouble and sow discord? Mr. Archer, you don't strike me as someone married to a contract. Wouldn't it be smart to take this split-up operation and eliminate a rival for your master? I might give it a thought. Don't let him get in your head! Should I kill him? I turned that question over 12 times before you woke up. If I had decided to act, you wouldn't even get the chance to open your eyes. Too bad, I thought you were smarter than this. Guess you'll have to suffer for it. The wicked watchmaker brought from hell evil spirits that wield different curses. Disguised as harmless amusement park mascots, they drag victims into sleep and torture their souls for eternity. Excuse me, I'm the director at Clock Studios. Do you own the rights to our Clocky? Don't worry, Mr. Odie's PR team will handle it. I used to dream of turning Clock Studios theme park into my own nightmare park. Who knew I'd get my wish this way? It's even more satisfying than biting into a triple-stuffed Stargazer's pie. Soak in it, dear character, until you become toys for the evil spirits! If you're just gonna stand there, I might take Assassin's advice and write you out early. Come on, according to that great director, it's time for us to be tortured by the evil spirits. Ooh. Spooky, scary skeletons. Blank. Oh, my bad, sweetheart. Almost forgot. Your voice is already my personal property. First, it was the copyright of your songs, then your image, and finally, your name. They found a younger, prettier girl, slapped the name Blank on her, and put her on stage, and you'll die in despair in the desert of Dreamscape. I'll devour your body piece by piece, and even that fake name Miss Note will be mine. Ooh, that's a low blow, Grady. That's not copyright, that's monopolization. Finally, and right on cue, let your friends get a good look at how far you've fallen. Don't be so quick to charge in, Red Handsome. I might look frail, but I can still drag Miss Note down with me before you land a hit. And why would I spare an enemy servant? 2 birds with 1 stone sounds perfect to me. You seem like just another hollow loudmouth like Grady. Figures, you foolish outworlders don't realize just how powerful this nameless servant can be in Penacony. Call it a charitable performance. Let me give you a taste of what Caster can really do. The voice of Harmony will compel all life to dance to my tune and become my familiars, and you'll drown in syrupy oblivion. We'll see about that. Anyone who fights with a stolen weapon is bound to get hurt by it. If I were you, I'd think twice before swinging something you ripped off from Miss Note. Master, are you alright? I was just about to do some stretches. No need to trouble yourself with small fry like this, Master. Trying to steal the spotlight from the star? Get them. Whoever takes them down gets a lifetime supply of Soul Glad from our investors. For Soul Glad, for free meals. Seriously, Soul Glad and 2 bottles of syrup and you're all in for the devil? What happened to your pride as monsters? I'm a background extra. It was time for pride. Human or monster, beast or demon. If you've got a mind of your own, then you've got the right to chase hope with your own 2 hands. Your soul's worth is far more than the pittance your employer is offering. I can't promise you paradise, but I swear I'll always fight on the front lines, not hide behind you while you die. So what'll it be? Spend your life as a dancing puppet for him, or live one moment as a knight? It's not too late to turn back now. There's only one answer to that. Wheresoever my king's sword points, our hearts shall follow. I was here first. How are you controlling my familiars? That's what the riding skill is for. You traitors, I'm pep-talking, you're switching sides. You're just extras. Don't you want your paycheck? Look at you acting all high and mighty. What else can you even do besides throwing money around to strong-arm us? I'm the king of knights mount now, not some familiar you can boss around like a dog. I bestow upon you the name of my beloved steed, Lumray III. Now come with me, let us vanquish the evil before us. In the name of the king. Wait, if you kill me, you all vanish too. You're still my familiars. Ah! I failed to protect my master, was forced to separate from her, and now, to make matters worse, it's the enemy who came to save me. Ma'am, this is where you say thank you instead of sorry. But no excuse can cover up my incompetence and negligence. A powerless servant is nothing but a worthless doll. About Miss Robin, there's something... Never mind, just come with me. Go, Saber, go! Go, Saber! It'd be cool if Shiro's here. Well, technically Shiro's here because Archer's here. I'm not sure what the enemy did, but she's been split into pieces. Took me a while to find even these few. I figured I've managed to do nothing in this war, but I don't deserve to be called a heroic spirit. You have done extremely well. Love using your little harmony tricks on me, huh? Then I'll scatter your singer across my nightmare park and see who's helping you to get out of here. Please don't be sad because of us. You've already done your best, just like an iris by the riverside. Call it what you want. She's still too weak. No need to sugarcoat it. That old fool. Once I find that darn Odie, I'm gonna tear his puffball and stomp it right down to the ground. Judging from what I can tell, splitting us up like this was probably an act of revenge, but our minds naturally try to reconnect. Theoretically, if we can reunite all the me's, we summon the Eon of... Oh. You'll go back to normal. The correct answer is, she'll merge back into her original form. That is, if you survive the curses from the devils. Then let's get going. Wait, you're really planning to drag all these deadweights with you while you fight? Heads up, I don't have the action part of Robin with me. I only think, I don't do. Wait, please. Someone must stay behind with me to protect Miss Robin. I know this is asking too much, but I'll even offer my life. Victory gained through coercion is a disgrace to any warrior. Since Miss Robin is our ally, protecting her is only right. I'll stay. As a master, your resistance to magecraft is far weaker than ours. If Grady knocks you out, I disappear with you, and that's exactly what the enemy wants. Let Archer stay. Sorry, mister, I don't take orders from you. My master is still missing, so I've got no reason to babysit this shattered kid for you. Then let Saber stay. This is indeed the best solution at the moment. Archer, please protect Godfred. This is all I ask as an opponent. Don't place too much faith in me. I always have faith in every friend of mine. Master, good luck. Alright, let the knight stay here with the princess, and we'll go reap some enemy lives. This way? Hello!
Evil spirit, why do you despise human soul? Is there not a single ounce of love or compassion in your heart, Ribbit?
Traitors don't get the bosses around. Before I lose my patience, here's your chance to switch sides. Kill the one next to you and return to us. Despite its rough design, the dog-shaped monster's name suggests it's modeled after a classic figure from the Clocky cartoon, likely a derivative of the werewolf brother Hanu. Stop pushing yourself, Mr. Scott. Its target is me. You don't have to throw your life away for nothing.
Back down now, I'd be the same as all the other Scots.
Scott of Justice, that's funny.
Miss Robin, you'll have to walk over my dead body, Ribbit.
Are my eyes playing tricks on me?
You've arrived just in time. Help me. Together we can crush this blasted evil spirit. Doesn't matter if you want to punish me later or demand an explanation. As long as Miss Robin is safe, you can do whatever you want with me, Ribbit.
One or two, it makes no difference. She'll get stuck in an endless cycle of suffering and play Hanu's adventure for the next billion years. The Lone Wolf brothers let out a very satisfied, Enough chit-chat. Time for the most terrifying torment in all of Penacony. With a blinding flash, your body shrinks, and you're forced into the outline of Brother Hanu. Now you'll know the horror of being trapped in Hanu's adventure for life. Oh, they turn people into cartoon animals? Is this some magecraft from the age of the ancient Greek gods? No, the mechanics feel entirely different. Don't tell me all I can say is, huh, again. I know you have a lot to say, but to preserve the integrity of Hanu's adventure, all you can do is let out a very urgent, huh. I even lost the ability to speak rationally. Maybe I should just leave him. It's not like he was all that helpful anyway. You let out a terrified, huh. So you can't understand that. Guess I just can't leave him. Can you make sense of what he's saying? Of course, Brother Hanu says he's gonna punch that evil spirit right in the face. How did it come to this? Is this a nursery or a zoo? Surrounded by animal echoing cries, a vein throbbed faintly in Archer's temple. It was the worst mental trauma he'd suffered since the Holy Grail War began. You really want to tell Archer you need a Hanu TV to return to normal? Maybe you should look around for clues. Oh yeah. Think you can turn back using a TV? The Lone Wolf brothers already smashed every Hanu TV in the theme park ahead of time. What? Is there something weird about this TV? Or is it part of the solution to the curse? Let out a confirming, huh. Clinging to the smallest of hopes, you glance at Scott, but as a righteous TV, all he can offer is anything but help. Maybe it's just your imagination, but his expression seems 30% smug, 70% mocking. You lash out, kicking Scott in frustration. Alright, let's do this. Every time I ask you a question, if the answer is yes, kick him once. If it's no, kick twice. This TV is the key to lifting the curse, isn't it? Yes, kick once. By usual magecraft logic, destroying the core should nullify the effect. Should I smash the TV? No, kick twice. Then let's think in reverse. You want me to repair this machine or restore it to its original state, right? Yes, kick like crazy. Time to end this. Trace on. Back to normal. Impossible! You actually found a way to break the curse? It's cheating! Doesn't count. I demand a rematch. You think you'll get a second chance with the same trick? Looks like I won't have to step in after all. Thanks, pal. We'll be taking this thing's head now. Anytime, any place. Galaxy Ranger, serving justice. Die, you son of a fork! Long time no see, though it's only been a little while. Ever since that shirt head sucked me into the TV, I've been lost in the hotel, sending my greetings to all the other little fudge pies along the way. Just a moment ago, the whole space cracked and collapsed. When I regained my footing, bam, there was Miss Robin right next to me. Didn't expect it, but the girl's got a bit of that ranger vibe in her. By the way, what's the fudgin' thing raised by the nosewalker next to you? A prisoner?
Here comes a hero of justice, Ribbit.
Huh? Alright, let's get down to business.
He split my consciousness into countless fragments in the previous battle, just like what happened to Miss Robin. I'm honestly as shocked as you are. Who'd have thought there was justice in that man called Scott? And yet, my chest burns with righteous fire.
Scott of Justice is not like those evil ones. He threw himself in to protect me, Tweet. Trust this son of a nosewalker? Might as well believe I'm a general of the Xianzhou. No offense, but making someone like him turn over a new leaf is like asking the Antimatter Legion to plant trees in the kingdom of banditry. I completely agree. We can't afford the risk. If the enemy cursed him or turned him into some kind of special familiar, then...
I thought, what if this is all part of Scott's plan? What if the evil side of him is lying in wait within me, ready to spring to action at any moment? I want to go with you to save the other Miss Robins, and I also need someone to kill me if Scott ever takes over my body.
Keep up your act, let's see if I fall for it. Let's not be too hard on him. We don't have time to waste. As the old saying goes, every trotter deserves a second cookie. How about we take him in for now? If he turns good, great. If not, we can always chuck him in at his servant as a projectile. Well, since the victim herself said so...
Honor the trust placed in me, I will never bend to evil, Ribbit.
Miss Ranger, we'll count on you to escort this little bird back to Saber and the others. We'll wrap this up fast, find the rest of Miss Robin, and track down my unreliable master.
I'll prove my justice with my actions, Ribbit.
Okay. Ooh, the Blank Report. Following the multiple scandals involving famous actress Blank, all major associated companies have terminated her endorsement contracts and canceled her Dreamscape tours. However, several Dream Chase organizations that received her sponsorship maintain that their charity performances in the wilderness area will proceed as scheduled. Mr. Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family, noted that Blank had started numerous classics at their invitation. Her songs became household staples, and almost every Penacony home contains products she endorsed. Mr. Alfalfa expressed deep regret over her downfall. Reports indicate they've already found a replacement to inherit Blank's stage name, with the second Blank promising to present a better image while continuing the legendary story of Blank. Mr. Alfalfa maintains that Blank is an accomplished actress, singer, and artist whose past works shouldn't be diminished by current scandals. However, per contract terms, the Alfalfa family retains the rights to reclaim all related copyrights, including musical products, film and television rights, and the registered Blank trademark. If Blank uses any of these commercially without the Alfalfa family's approval, they will pursue legal action. Additionally, at a recent press conference, a Grady film spokesperson announced they will terminate their partnership with Miss Blank in 10 system days due to her recent negative impact. Their upcoming film, Spheroid Station, scheduled to begin shooting at year-end, will now star the second Blank selected by Alfalfa's agency instead of the original Blank. What was the scandal? Dream Bubble Cinema, a history excerpt. If historical turning points are like knots in a record-keeping rope, Grady undoubtedly created two significant ones. First came his invention of Dream Bubble filming technology. Second was his shocking decision to tear up the patent copyright. Why abandon rights to such astronomically profitable technology? Grady never offered an explanation. Contemporary audiences praised Grady's selflessness, but these accolades gradually morphed to criticism as his terrible films flooded the market. Here's an interview from that period. Reporter, it's truly remarkable. What thought process led you to abandon such a valuable patent? Grady, the Dream Bubble patent has long restricted Penacony's film industry, forcing talented creators to abandon their dreams. While copyright awareness grew, so did copyright trolls, corrupting our creative environment. As a horror director, I'd rather hear audiences laughing and being scared than witness endless copyright tragedies. Reporting, many believe Blank's death directly influenced your decision to tear up the patent, serving both as a memorial to her and a gift to the newly formed Ememia Films. What's your comment on this? Blank's death was a complete tragedy. When almost everyone turned their backs on her, she still sang for those most vulnerable, ultimately losing her life during a charity performance. We all bear responsibility for what happened. Reporter, are you suggesting that the Alfalfa family and Mr. Alfalfa played a role in this? Grady, no, absolutely not. The Alfalfa family has always been an angel investor in entertainment, helping countless Irish family artists rise to fame. Mr. Alfalfa remains an invaluable Grady Films partner. I'm certain we'll collaborate even more closely in the future. Well, you know, that never happened, so. Before I judge you all, I must first deal with a disobedient pawn. Scott, how utterly despicable that you'd side with them. So desperate to play the hero, aren't you? Just felt an ominous chill run down my spine. Why waste your breath on it? One bullet to fudge them up and we're done here. Tick-tock. Thought I'd just play along in your little hero fantasy? Mr. Grady gave me a special bullet that never misses. One pull of this trigger and the master with the most dialogue will drop dead on the spot. Die, Godfred! Scott took the fatal hit meant for you. No freaking way, because Scott of Justice spoke a lot. Oh. Scott, are you serious? Penacony profanity. If your wordless scene-stealing self hadn't blocked that bullet, old Clocky would have eliminated Godfred already. Who are you to have the audacity to act proud? I sent you undercover to deliver a crushing blow at the story's climax. Instead, you could even manage basic narrative structure. Even a child could tell you were putting on an act. Since you're so desperate for attention, congratulations, Mr. Scott. You're hereby demoted from actor to stage decoration. You don't even have a behind. Old Clocky, quit playing dead. No completed scene, no paycheck for you. Tick-tock, what gave you this impression I was faking? My clockwork has been ticking away this whole time. That was so fudging satisfying. Time to break out the Heldorin smoked malt juice to celebrate. Uncontainable joy surges through the man's heart, sending him into euphoria. And yet this is nothing more than a common mental attack. Watchmaker, witness this. Your most prized trick now belongs to me. Darn it. For some bizarre reason, I have this sudden urge to dance with this jerk. Tick-tock, behold the clockwork, invented by the watchmaker, the devil who once ruled Penacony. In its presence, even the strongest minds become nothing but blank pages, easily rewritten at will. How is your power's range so ridiculously broad? Knockoff characters don't need to worry about power balancing in the story. Messing with your bro Boothill? Big mistake. Come on, Godfrey, let's show this knockoff what actual clockwork can do. Please reset Boothill's emotional state back to normal. Oh, he's untunable right now. Fudge. Well, who do we have here? Poor little old thing trying to save your friend from a curse when you can't even protect yourself. Surprised your clockwork is useless? Shocked? Confused? Well, of course you are. The power of your clockwork comes from Clocky, but I am old Clocky. When the junior meets the senior, it's only natural for you to fail. Now, it's time for the old man to teach the kid a lesson. A feeling beyond words clutches at your mind. Not one of Clockwork's 4 different emotions. This is darker, heavier, like a silent quagmire. Departed loved ones, betrayal by those you trusted most, the shadow of approaching death, these manufactured emotions burst in your heart, leaving just a black void that watches you with the empty eyes of a corpse. You finished with your little show yet? I don't have time to play pretend with you. Impossible! I used Clockwork to turn everyone's emotions to pure despair. Ugh! How trite! Your dialogue is straight from Villains 101. These pathetic attempts at a manipulation are less effective than vultures squawking over a corpse. What took you so long? Was that whole silent badass act really necessary? Slacking off will cost you on your performance review. Whatever, just put it on my master's tab. I wanted to see how deep this monster's hell could go in this strange universe of yours, but it seems your world still has hope and a future after all. Despair? Please, I've witnessed enough scenes of despair to submerge this entire playground of nightmare. I've seen corpses hanging from gallows that stretch like endless forests. I've witnessed the charred remains after doomsday battles where people became nothing more than ravenous beasts devouring each other. Just who in the world are you? A hard-working guardian, though admittedly somewhat of a workaholic. I've seen far too many forms of despair, but to break me, your fake illusions don't even come close. Tick-tock, cranking power to maximum. I refuse to accept that anyone can resist my clockwork now. Ever seen bodies mangled under war chariots? Trace on. Dang. Archer wasn't joking around. He just summoned like a pinball.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Uh-oh. Get stunned. Go up. Here we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh! That was targeted.
By the wind.
Don't get smug, the director will avenge me. Extra lines won't earn you extra pay. Oh, in that case, I'm dead. Good, now let's regroup with the others. Oh, looks like you just crawled out of a tough fight. Forkin' Void Song Whale. Now you decide to appear after what we did all the work. Well, I did do something, alright? Some evil spirit called the Revolver Governor got all clingy with me, insisted we play a game, and ended up losing 10 years worth of savings. Look, I even brought an old friend back with me. Zzz. After a short break, the scattered allies finally reconvened from across the set. I had no idea so much was happening. Thank you for keeping my master safe. Heh, I just didn't want to give Grady the satisfaction. Let's save the thanks for later. Didn't that girl say if we brought all her split selves together, she could return to normal? I propose this theory assuming none of the Robins would be in a defect status. There's a dissonance in the melody. Despair. You old clocky. Dang it, Grady. What foul language are you having me use? Anyway, the emotion affecting the last master hasn't disappeared despite the enemy's demise. Are you saying Robin can't change back? My resonance isn't nearly as powerful as Miss Robin's, but it's enough to clear this minor dissonance. Master, Please stay quiet and don't disturb my melody. Ignore whatever you see. These are just my internal doubts. You won't hurt anyone else. And won't hurt anyone else. Now, rebuild a melody that's truly your own. Thank you everyone for your help. Without you, I would definitely have been fudging. Sorry, seems the consciousness splitting effects haven't completely worn off. Everyone, please come closer. I've decoded the film's melody. With a few adjustments, we should break free from Grady's noble phantasm. Master, you gave me the chance to join the Holy Grail War, and I saved you once in return. We're now square. What a pleasant surprise, old friend. Have you finally understood that who it is that can truly grant your wish? The evil spirit must still be affecting you. Let me tune you properly. Master, you're far too kind-hearted, with no interest in the Holy Grail. That's why I must pursue this path myself. Mr. Odie is a businessman through and through. His price will be astronomically high. And, would you really betray your friends just to let me win the Holy Grail War? Here's some advice. While I'm still here, use a command spell to kill me, just like all those others who toyed with my fate. And if this is beyond you, Miss Robin, then we must part ways here. Is this a declaration of war? Since you're no longer Miss Robin's servant, I have no reason to let a potential enemy walk away. I can tell you're still hesitating. Before I draw my blade, there's still time to change your mind. Everyone, aren't you forgetting something? I'm still here. My old friend has finally found her path to fulfilling her wish, and I won't let anyone block her way. You want to escape my noble phantasm? Then I'll just have to add some more excitement. The second screening has ended. See you in the final nightmare. Goodbye, Master. May your kindness never meet betrayal. But she just did. You left her. Director! Plan 6 from outer space. Self-deceiving heart. Grumps, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna play Repo with you. I'm gonna play Honkai Star Rail. Hero's blood, monster's blood. The story details how explorers cause bloodshed in strange worlds. This is exactly what dream chasers of the pioneering age live for. Dadgum wubbaboo. When will this ever end? Aren't these movies all the same? Oh my. Even a proper pioneer like the cowboy can't bear to watch any longer. Director, though I don't know your life story, but surely a box office disaster and a miserable end seem all but fated. And you, Mr. Scott, did you change your tune because you are planning to abandon the darkness and embrace the light? Looks like not even Assassin's Master can tolerate his trashy films anymore. Director... Oh shoot, Scott lost his voice. Director, did you place me in the wrong spot? I'm still among the bad guys. No. Given your stellar performance earlier, our partnership ends here. As for old Oti, I'll file a claim for accidental causality compensation on your behalf. It'll be issued to your family. Because the ending of this Plan 6 from outer space is no survivors. Grady, since you've shown no mercy, don't blame me for returning the favor. Director Adventuring. My earlier hostility was just an act to fool our enemies. I infiltrated Odie's group specifically for this moment, to help you win the Holy Grail, though only one who truly deserves it. I may vomit. Mr. Scott, I know things haven't been going smoothly for you in your department, but if you can show enough commitment, the Strategic Investment Department might have a better spot for you. How do you accept such things so easily? Grady, you don't think I was truly going to let you play me like a fool, right? As an actor, I'm part of your noble phantasm, too. As such, being the former protagonist, I can actually use your second noble phantasm's power. How dare you? Director Adventuring, this is my show of commitment to you. Deploying staff access. One-click noble phantasm skip. Apologies, the broadcast is having technical difficulties. Progress bar is progressing rapidly. Lead actors, everyone, please stop acting. Lyndon Scott. Well, obscene language from the prison world era. Me. How can there be an audience so uncultured? You skipped all the best parts of the movie. This is the result of my entire life's work. And it was trash. You know nothing. I am the creator of the Dream Bubble movie genre. It was I who established the first film company in Petticone. If I hadn't given up on my monopoly on filmmaking technology, the Watchmaker and Maven would never have achieved what they did. So, would that make the films you made not bad? I'm even feeling a little bad for you now, Director Grady. You were thoroughly outclassed by true What was it? By true auteurs. Oh, as a master of marketing or an inventor, you're undoubtedly a success, but the audience doesn't care what you gave in your efforts. They just know that your movie is terrible. You can't feel the limits of the audience's patience. It's just an endless cliche-ridden silent series of utterly unexciting gore, but a waste of everyone's time. It's no surprise that the audience eventually abandoned you. Heh. Excuse me. Well, it's hopeless. This guy's probably gone mad. Archer, what? I simply offered him a final shot. You're the one who drove him insane. What a sharp-tongued, amusing, and flamboyant actor you are. It's rare for anyone to make me go completely speechless during a debate. Didn't see that coming, did you? Strangling you all in this nightmare pantomime feels a bit dull now. Tell me, would you be interested in siding with old OT? What are you yapping about this time? Trying to drive a wedge? If we join forces, we could sweep the rest of these opponents off the board in an instant. Surely, as senior executive of the Strategic Investment Department who understands investments better than anyone would make the right choice. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Aventurine? You seem particularly obsessed with me, Director. Is it because I, as an amateur film critic, repeatedly tore apart your masterpiece? Of course, it's because you're the cleverest one here, most aware of the fact that despite your apparent power, none of you have actually escaped my bounded field. For someone like you, betrayal is always an option to consider, not a moral absolute. Someone like me? You may be a terrible filmmaker, but you're not bad at reading people. Fork me, you're not seriously... A good businessman always evaluates the situation and adjusts their stance for better investment. I'm tired of this endless farce. Eliminating this many competitors at once is quite profitable. Adventurine, you're double-crossing me? Apologies, Godfred, I wasn't being honest. Great, I love flexible actors like you. Now let me show my goodwill. Let's move to the next scene. Your caliber deserves a much bigger stage. Silent stage special feature, the Golden Gatekeeper. Oh, so we're facing Adventurine again?
As my servant, you'll come with me, right?
Taking orders from a hack like Grady? Seriously? Makes sense compared to this lot. You and Grady are clearly cut from the same money-grubbing cloth.
What's wrong with being a little underhanded if we can win?
You're actually pledging yourself to Grady? Totally misjudged you. Guess I'll need to use a few extra fudging bullets on this guy. No, it should be my sword that delivers the final blow to the enemy commander. Master, if you're just joking, I can still cover for you. If you apologize now, but if you're serious, this won't end without blood being spilled. I'll ask one more time. Shall I remove your legs first, or should I start by cutting off that irritating hand of yours? Mr. Aventurine.
So you still refuse? You know, I should use my command spells to force you into submission, but I hate brands on the flesh that bend someone to another's will. If staying with them is your wish, then so be it. But sometimes, a change in perspective will make you see the gamble in its entirety.
That's right, killing you would erase my existence. Well then, sorry everyone, I surrender, I give up. Archer! You gave up way too quickly. What did I expect with my awful summoning luck? I told you, a guy covered in gold is never good news. Gilgamesh. But as your servant, I'll follow your commands. Wait, Director, I can be a traitor too. I want more scenes too, Fantastic, 2 more exceptional leads at once. I'll give you your bigger roles, turn you into unstoppable monsters who tear everyone apart. Step into the spotlight, Mr. Aventurine, and enjoy this special featurette I've crafted just for you. Oh. Oh, we have... Oh, okay. Archer's supporting. The Golden Gatekeeper, bruh.
Let us dance once more.
Hiya.
Dream vanished.
Man likes to gamble. I love having auto battle.
All will be swept away by the wind. Clouds scattered.
Barely did any damage. I'm not gonna lie, this team is not built for this battle.
Existence is unity.
There we go.
Dream vanished.
Oh, there we go. Let's go.
Clouds scattered.
Let's go. Let's go. Super break, baby.
Unite our goals.
Hey yo. Ooh, round 2.
All will be swept away.
Nice.
by the wind.
Thank goodness I have Casterus in my list of characters. Global passives are nice. Oh, darn it. Oop. Uh-oh. Oh, well, that's just unfortunate. Huo got a 1.
Let us dance once more.
Well, Fugue and Rappa are cleared at least. Uh-oh. Ranmei, no!
Enjoying yourself? Let us dance once more.
We're about to break Adventuring. Or the Golden Gate? Yeah, we are. We broke it. Ooh.
Dream vanished.
Oh. Oh, there we go.
Are you seeing the enemy's position now, Archer? Now it's time to put an end to this.
Oh.
Why do actors in horror films never see where the monsters come from? Why do monsters keep popping into the frame as long as the film is rolling? It's because the true monster is born beyond the set. The director's lens is the real cradle of terrors. Your presence concealment skill is simply a manifestation of the theatrical rule that characters in the story cannot see the cinematographer filming behind the lens. But monsters are different. They are the soul of horror films, the focus of the lens.
Oh yeah, Grady is using Rekka's body.
Position. That's why only Scott, the man playing the monster, can see you.
You win. I concede. Having the devil lurking behind the lens and getting real monsters to step into the theater. That was my finest offline marketing campaign ever. Who'd have thought that someone could still see through my tricks hundreds of years in the future? How did you do it, friend?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Did I never mention it to you? Well, I am your fan, Mr. Greedy.
I reserve judgment on your film taste.
Flops from centuries ago, catching the eye of a big shot from the strategic investment department.
Oh.
Thanks for the compliment, but that was a pretty bad lie from you.
Oh, Savvy Panda 5, thank you so much for the raid!
Mr. Greedy?
It's Shinari, hi. Wait,
On your first
Savvy was still streaming?
dig through the archives of
I thought she stopped! Oh man.
had each moviegoer see a
Oh,
liability
you
release
were still streaming? Hey, welcome to stream. Wait,
used memory zone memes into the theater.
nope? Oh, okay, gotcha.
Oh, these interactive marketing
I was like,
techniques were way
if I'd known. Well, it was like 8 hours? I thought you were finished, Savvy.
hand-deliver
Man, if I'd known, I probably would have hopped on and played games with you. Because you're playing Dead by Daylight. How was your matches?
made sure to secure a spot for you in the marketing team.
Nope, never. Thank you so much for the raid, Savvy. Thank you. Alright. While the Honkai Star Rail cutscene is playing, let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm GeForce Filipino. I play games, and I kind of just do whatever I feel like. Like, streaming in the wee hours of the morning. But hey, I'm just here for a chill time. Feel free to join. talk about whatever, and just have fun.
The same thing to me back then.
Show them my voice acting. Actually, you can, believe it or not. If you go to my YouTube channel, there is a playlist of my demo reels, and apparently I have made so many of them. There's like 744 YouTube shorts worth of them in a playlist on my YouTube channel.
Truly wanted to achieve his wish. He could have easily hired a few masters to stage out
Wait, hold on, what?
show with a rigged
Oh, the floofiest Gibby, thank you so much for the follow, thank you. Wow, you were coerced into doing it? Okay, well, alright, well, a follow's a follow, I will take what I can get. Incredible, yeah. But how was your games for Dead by Daylight? Were you playing Dead by Daylight the entire time?
When I lose, I'm to humbly admit defeat and invite everyone to the Grand Theater.
I was not paying attention to what was going on, I was too busy talking to you. Oh, after a while you switched to Overwatch? Ah, gotcha.
And you, my fan, this little behind the scenes is just
Well, was your matches good?
I believe the reason
Turn the game up a little? Why, of course, Savvy, anything for you. Yes, oh queen of streaming. Oh, sure. Is this better? I'm actually turning up the volume right now.
For a grand finale, then the
Oh, I did turn it down a bit too low. Is this better?
Boot Hill. Why are you looking at me like
8 hours of Dead by Daylight would expire you. I get it, Ichinari, because it's Dead by Daylight. In 8 hours, you'd have been dead by daylight. Man, that was a funny joke, Ichinari. Check it out, guys. Ichinari's a funny jokester here. I mean, I will soon, Ichinari. I will soon. By the end of next year, I hope,
those business crooks are all the
I will be leveling up. I will be leaving the nest. But that's a hope for another time.
cotton fluff ball. Ain't no fun at all.
Yeah. Oh, it's good? Okay, thank you for confirming. Then I'll graciously comply, Mr. Venturing. As for the final showdown at the theater, I'm sure that Mr. OT has already prepared the battleground for us. With the Holy Grail in his position, he'll be far more difficult opponent than Grady. The siege and warriors assembled to storm the walls. Now, this is starting to feel like a real war.
I'm going with you.
I forgot that Saber and Archer are not voiced. So is Lancer, and I thought they were voiced before. Like, something happened to the voice actor. The Princess Rescue Mission is on. Actors of Saber, Archer, and Lancer? Come to think of it, wasn't there someone else? Not far away, he is slowly slipping away with hushed steps.
Oh, by the way, I think I forgot to ask. Mr. Boothill, do you know which department Scott's from?
Yeah, from Fate. Honkai Star Rail had a collab with Fate Stay Night.
Whoa, yeah!
Adventuring... Nope. Hold on. Adventuring flashed a grid more sinister than the Devil's Own, his lips barely moving as he silently mouthed the name of that department. The space cowboy let out a hearty laugh, cracking his knuckles with a sharp snap, a wicked smirk spreading across his face as he strode towards Scott. Ooh, Scott is about to get expired. You didn't know? Oh, don't worry. It was a pretty good collab. You hear a cry straight out of a cartoon, over the top, full of flair, and surprisingly heartfelt, and you just know for a fact that Scott won't be getting out of that hospital bed anytime soon. Yeah, so around earlier this year / last year, I think it was last year, end of last year, Honkai Star Rail had a collab with Fate Stay Night, and the banner is still on. Everyone that logs in gets Archer for free, but you have to pull for Saber. But have faith in the medical advances of the Cosmic Age. No Scott was irreversibly harmed in the Holy Grail War, especially not in a dream.
Now, that's more like it. Let's move out.
You don't really play? Oh, you're fine. I was just telling you. You're good. You're good, Chinari. Let's move. Actually, give me a moment. I was about to continue, and then I realized it's already Sunday, and I need rest, and I have a long day tomorrow. I'm gonna just get my dailies, and then we're gonna call it. I know you guys just joined the stream. You just rated me. Again, Savvy Panda 5, thank you so much for the raid. I really genuinely appreciate it. You still haven't. Oh, okay, that's fair. Take your time. There's a lot of new content. I know the Amphorius arc is like insanely long. So far, playing Arcadia, the latest arc right now that's ongoing, pretty good. It's like it's 5 hours to finish it versus like Amphorius. I feel like Amphorius's arcs were like each update was like more than 5 hours is a lot. Been getting back into Warframe. Oh, nice. That's really cool. One of my good friends, Anthony, is into Warframe, and like he has a lot of stuff into that. And he's tried he has I feel like he's trying to get me to play Warframe. It'll be fun. But yeah, no. Special shout out to the Fluffiest Skivvy for following. Thank you so much, Nathaniel Salas, for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. I'm gonna have to call it here. But before I end, please consider supporting my friend Taylor's GoFundMe's, where she financially supports her child. She won the child custody case. Ex-husband is not paying child support, so she needs help supporting her daughter. So if you can help her out, just donate to these GoFundMe's that she has posted. You can also access the GoFundMe's on my Twitch channel. Yeah, back in the day, like before Twitch, you'd play it super often, but only got to Mr. 6. And in the last like 2 weeks, you got Mr. 8. Oh, nice. GoFundMe? Yeah, she's still using that. Mastery rank. Oh, that's cool. Thanks for telling me about that. But yeah, no. Guys, have a wonderful start to your Sunday, and I'll catch you later. Peace. Oh, I'm sorry to see that, Shinari. Godspeed.